Enugu State, Nigeria, was created from the old Anambra State in 1991 by the former military president, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. Enugu State shares a border with Abia and Imo to the south, Ebonyi to the east, Benue to the northeast, Kogi to the northwest, and Anambra State to the west. A population of about 6 million people, predominantly active youth with over 73% adult literacy rate in a multicultural, diverse society. Unfortunately, since the return of civilian rule in 1999, Enugu State progressively retrogressed, not only in terms of quality leadership, but also in terms of the socio-economic development of a place that was once the pride of the Igbos. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the 2022 Multidimensional Poverty Index shows that Enugu State has an unemployment rate of 31.6% and underemployment rate of 21.3%. In line with the time-honored dictum in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Hence, by the will of the people, on Thursday, May 26, 2022, a renowned industrialist, investment guru, and philanthropist, Chief Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie, popularly known as Nwakaibie, secured the victory unopposed as the Enugu State governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC.
I have all it takes to do that. We have all it takes to go to war.
Yes.
If they want war, we will do it. Yes. If they want peace, we will do it.
Enugu State must realign positively to the vision of the founding fathers to restore her lost dignity as a leading industrial center and fastest developing economy in the region, and Uche Nnaji comes with the roadmap. Indeed, nothing is so alluring and so impactful as an idea whose time has come. Before now, very little was known about the people's messiah, Chief Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie. Who then is Nwakaibie? Chief Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie was born into the family of Chief Uche Nnaji and Chief Mrs. Monica Nnaji of Amugo, Ogonoke-Jindono, Abugo, in Kano West local government area of Enugu State. He is the first of 4 children. Nwakaibie lost his father in 1978, but was privileged to grow under the close tutelage of his mother, Chief Mrs. Monica Nnaji. A seasoned administrator, Monica managed her late husband's estate excellently and ensured that all her children received a unique upbringing and sound education. Uche Nnaji attended Santa Maria Primary School, Enugu, now 6th Avenue Primary School, St. Patrick's College, MNA, Enugu, before proceeding to the prestigious Nigeria's premier university, the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, where he bagged combined honors in biochemistry and microbiology. This background earned him the label of an unadulterated Enugu boy. Nwakaibie did his National Youth Service Program in Jos, Plateau State between 1985 and 1986, where he was a quality control officer at the Jos International Breweries Limited. In 1986, towards the second half of his youth service, his mother gave him 10,000 naira to support his already growing efforts and persuade him to settle down. However, inspired by his mother's high intellectual sagacity, integrity, and resource management skills, Nwakaibie then ventured into business with the importation of clearfuran injection and other pain relievers from London which were sold at a good profit to Orthopedic Hospital Enugu under the late Dr. Jacob Igwe, then CMD, and late Mr. Chukwueke, chief pharmacist at the time. This successful start in business encouraged him to continue in private enterprise. Nwakaibie consequently delved deeper into the importation and procurement of various items, such as pharmaceuticals, medical devices, motor spare parts, and other equipment. This took him to many countries, including the UK, Germany, Taiwan, India, and Hong Kong. Uche traded vigorously on these items and within a short time became quite successful, securing huge contracts and transited from importing small quantity air cargo to shipment by sea.
So I had to ship all the containers to Port Harcourt instead of Lagos, and then truck them to Enugu here. So it filled all the streets of where we are living with my mom. Because even with all that kind of wealth, I'm still staying with my mom. Family is important.
One of the significant contracts that defined his status as a successful entrepreneur was the procurement, installation and commissioning of all specialized hospital-grade sanitary wares and plumbing materials for the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, Itukozala, Enugu. Other projects executed include the rehabilitation and expansion of various hospitals and federal medical centers throughout Nigeria. His involvement in hospital and medical procurement and installation at a young age put him in a vantage entrepreneurship position where he imbibed the virtues of patience and humility. Nwakaibie was the youngest and the first African to procure a CT scan from Philips Medical, Hamburg, Germany office in the mid-1980s for Nigeria. Since then, Nwakaibie has provided more advanced equipment, including a whole-body MRI scanner capable of handling a full spinal and brain scan in less than 20 minutes, and a medical linear accelerator for the treatment of patients with cancer. These facilities are available at the UNTH Itukozala, Enugu.
This is a very capital-intensive project, and for anybody to have initiated a project this massive, we should be very grateful to that person.
With this accomplishment, the young Uche Nnaji ventured into politics and took particular interest in assisting the marginalized category of persons who lacked the financial resources to actively participate in the political process. He funded many of them to achieve their political ambitions. During the political days of the United Nigeria Congress Party, UNCP, Grassroots Democratic Movement, GDM, and Democratic People's Party, DPP, Uche led his senatorial zone to ensure that Chief Jim Wobodo handed a heavy defeat to Chief Ken Nnamani against the instructions of the then military administrator of Enugu State, Navy Captain Benson Adewumi Awaje. Consequently, due to the loss of Ken Nnamani of UNCP in the first senatorial election of Enugu East, Nwakaibie was arrested and detained by the military for what they termed derailing the Abacha transition program and sponsoring anti-government candidates in Enugu State. After the death of General Abacha in 1998, General Salam Abubakar released all political detainees and Uche regained freedom after spending nearly 4 months in detention. At the advent of political parties in 1998, Nwakaibie played a major role in the formation of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Enugu State. In 1999, he was to run the senatorial election of Enugu East Senatorial Zone under PDP, but the then National Secretary of the party, Dr. Okwazileze Nwodo, replaced his name with that of Chief Ken Nnamani, who decamped to PDP from the All People's Party, APP. Picked by the unfairness, Uche moved to Alliance for Democracy AD 72 hours before the election and still won 65 words out of 66 words against Chief Ken Nnamani, a PDP candidate. Some of the high points of Chief Uche Nnaji in the political field include a caucus member and major financier of the United Nigeria Congress Party, UNCP, Enugu State, between 1996 and 1998. He was the convener of the People's Democratic Party, PDP in Enugu State, a caucus member of PDP in the Southeast, and a member of the National Finance and Poverty Alleviation Committees of the party in 1998. Uche won election as senator in Enugu East Senatorial Zone in 1999. He was a member of the Presidential Projects Assessment Committee, PPAC, on Rural Development in 1999, and the Special Advisor Political to the National Chairman of PDP in 2015. Therefore, Chief Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie could be described as a political grandmaster and frontline activist in the struggle for democracy in Enugu State and beyond. As a team player, Nwakaibie stepped down from his senatorial seat of Enugu East for the former Anambra State Governor, Chief Uche Nnaji. This portrayed him as one not desperate for power, but an exceptional man who is in the race for the welfare of the people of Enugu State. Apart from politics, Nwakaibie has remarkable work experience, which includes chairman and director of many companies involved in medical equipment supply and installation, civil engineering construction, oil and gas services, property development, investment in rural energy systems, and agro-industrial complex. He was a member, Board of Directors, Federal Capital Development Authority, FCDA, and Chairman, Finance and General Purpose Committee, and member, Establishment Committee, Federal Capital Development Authority, FCTDA, from the year 2020. Member of the Enugu State Economic Delegation to the Republic of China in 1999. Chief Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie is back to mainstream politics for one mission: to once again lead the liberation struggle for democracy in Enugu State, to champion new policy actions and reposition the state in the path of progressive development, and to restore power to the people. This he demonstrated a few weeks after he won the election as the APC governorship flag bearer in May 2022. Nwakaibie, duly equipped with experience and resources, undertook the tour of the 260 wards in the 3 senatorial zones of Enugu State. A visit to the 77 wards across the 6 local government areas in Enugu East Senatorial Zone was epoch-making, with a massive turnout and reception typical of a festival. Chief Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie led the thank you tour across the 12 wards in the Enugu East local government area. The 13 wards in the Enugu North local government area, 13 wards in Enugu South local government area, 11 wards in Isuzu local government area, 14 wards in Nkano East local government area, and the 14 wards in Nkano West local government area to interact with the people. Although access roads to the communities were difficult and painstaking, or reminiscent of a people that long awaited the face of government. Nwakaibie regretted that the once celebrated metropolitan city capital with a robust economy has become a shadow of his past. Chief Nnaji promised the people that the APC is on a rescue mission to salvage the state from the hands of oppressors.
Now you have the whole essence of what we are doing today. To come and thank you people for bringing me out, and thank you immensely. This decision you people have taken, I will not fail.
Speaking earlier, the state party chairman of the All Progressives Congress, the Honorable Gochkwawala, noted that Enugu State has suffered in the hands of the oppressive political cabal with corruption and impunity because of the electorate's oversight of the consequences of of the one-party system since 1999.
What we have started there is an evolution that will bring about prosperity, that will bring about good governance for the people of Enugu State.
The zonal party chairman, Dr. Ijoma Aridiobu, and other top party leaders and contestants, including the Enugu East senatorial candidate of the party, the High Princess Ada Ubu, and the candidate for the Enugu North and South Federal Constituency, Honorable Mrs. Juliet Ebu, said Enugu must hold its leaders accountable. The people could not hold back their happiness for the visit.
APC formally. Nwakaibie with a good agenda.
Enugu North Senatorial Zone has 102 wards with 6 local government areas. A tough task. It seemed that Nwakaibie was ready for the 20 wards in the Waitis local government area, the 20 wards in the West and North local government area, the 16 wards in the West and South local government area. 20 wards in the Soka local government area, the 10 wards in Udane local government area, and the 16 wards in Usowan local government area. The visit was agog with fanfare as party faithful trooped out en masse to receive the entourage. And for the Enugu State governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Chief Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie, it was a homecoming to the community that played host to his alma mater, a foremost citadel of learning in the Southern African region, the University of Nigeria. Addressing the people, Chief Uche Nnaji promised to address the rising insecurity and terrorism in some parts of the state, as well as transform the agro-business landscape with capacity to lead food exports across the southeastern region and beyond.
Because already there's no future for our children. Our children was the future.
The time of liberation is now, according to the state party chairman, the Honorable Tochukwabala. He noted that Nwakaibie, as a renowned industrialist and investment expert, has already set in motion action plans to drive agricultural revolution and industrialization in the state.
When they want EFCC problem, when they see the hair coming in the Enugu State, nobody go grown out of kind of a Chief Uche.
The deputy governorship candidate, Barrister George Tawogara, charged the people to participate actively in the political process, for with APC, victory is assured. Some contestants and party leaders had the opportunity to speak to the people.
This process is the process that restores your rights to you.
The campaign train also covered the 81 wards in Enugu West Senatorial Zone with 5 local government areas. Ogu local government area has 11 wards, and Enu local government area has 10 wards. Isiagu local government area, Uji River local government area, and Uji local government area has 20 wards respectively. The people are predominantly farmers, contributing significantly to the food basket of the state, but suffer neglect by the government, with dilapidated infrastructures as required for improved food security, processing and exports. That, notwithstanding, the motivation was high and acceptance unprecedented despite the challenges of navigating through the communities. In his thank you message, Chief Uche Nnaji assured the people that the time to eradicate poverty and bad governance in the state is now.
This rescue mission. Behind on the rescue mission. Operation Rescue Enugu State.
Udi is the hometown of the state party chairman, the Honorable Uche Nnaji, unprecedentedly displayed great solidarity and endorsements from all the communities for the man championing the new political movement in the state. His speech reaffirms that in a democracy, power belongs to the people.
That industry can process 300 tons per hour. So any will be milled and all over the whole state. So this is the only governorship candidate with agricultural program. We want to plan how we fail Enugu State.
The Deputy National Chairman South, Chief Uche Nnaji, was also at the event as other contestants and top party leaders addressed the people.
No security, no infrastructure, nothing. So for a change.
The high point of the event was the reception of more than 500 campees from other political parties that pledged loyalty to the APC leadership on this crusade to liberate Enugu State.
Some of them, PDP, those are APGA, those are Labour Party. So I am to join APC.
My name is Corey Jena as a governor, party chairman, and we are showing them that we are coming with pressure.
I love the umbrella. My umbrella is changed the guy. I say,
appointment from local government, because of APC, is not for this. Because of APC.
Since the tour began in July 2022, the party membership in the state has grown by over 500%, just as recognition and endorsement of Chief Nnaji by the stakeholders and community leaders, even in his hometown. With the successful completion of the tours, Uche Nnaji Nwakaibie has been aggressively engaged in one-on-one meetings with key stakeholders, from house to house, church to church, one congregation to another, and from one community to the other. Nwakaibie has intensive engagements with the business community, civil servants, artisans, traders and transporters, the youths, the elderly, and even the sick at the hospital. Therefore, there is no better candidate with such an in-depth knowledge of the over 1,302 communities in Enugu State than Chief Uche Nnaji. Therefore, it was not surprising that the people of Enugu State trooped out en masse with exceptional solidarity at the presidential rally with the All Progressives Congress (APC) to receive Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu at Michael Obara Square, Enugu, recently. The rally has been described as the single largest gathering of the APC in the historical capital city of the southeast, and the people of Enugu State are proud of the new APC leadership in the state for championing the renewed hope political movement. Enugu State needs to attract national presence and international investments to revive the moribund industries and create mega projects to rev up our economy. In his manifesto, Nwakaibie's action plans are set out, focusing on industrialization, lifting people out of poverty, creating employment opportunities, improving health care and other sectors, and raising people's survival rate and income earning capacity. By implementing the proposed initiatives, Uche Nnaji will generate over 590,000 jobs in his first 4 years as the governor. The pillars for the successful actualization of these outcomes are defined with what he termed the 6 commandments of his engagement, which are 1. Massive Structural Transformation Program, MAS program. 2. OBD, Originate, Build, Divest model, backed by a 250 billion naira SEC-registered Enugu Development Bank. 3. Enabling environment, infrastructure, security, ease of doing business, among others. 4. Revenue independence, committed to achieving 75% IGR over total revenue ratio. 5. Agriculture, to substantially promote a shareholder outgrower scheme and access to farm inputs. To implement that, Nwakaibie shall also establish agro-industrial processing zones and small-scale industrial clustering, mechanization support, and offshore fishing. 6. Establish and strengthen the array of private partnerships. In the spirit of Akuluno, Nwakaibie is currently building a multi-billion naira integrated industrial complex in his hometown, Abugo, in Kano West local government area of Enugu State. The goal is to contribute substantially in spurring primary economic activities and addressing the menace of high unemployment in Enugu State. The industrial complex, upon completion, will host the following factories: rice mill with production capacity of 300 tons per hour, a bag manufacturing factory with production capacity of 41,000 bags per 10 hours work shift, and a 6-column retrographic printing factory, Prime Technology. The industrial complex is about 80% completed and will start operations in the second quarter of 2023. These achievements endeared Nwakaibie to the people, and he was recognized with several awards, including the Man of the Year Award by the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) Enugu State chapter in 1998, Award of Philanthropy by the Rotary Club of Transekolo, and recently the Beacon of Hope from Enugu in recognition of his leadership skills, outstanding philanthropy, and investments in health and agriculture by the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ), Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, Southeast Zonal Chapel in the year 2022. Nwakaibie is a devout Christian and blessed with a lovely wife and children. He loves football, reading and traveling. Across the 4,147 polling units, over 1,302 villages, and 260 wards in the 17 local government areas of Enugu State. This statement is bold and resonating. The time of chronism and praise singing is over. It is time to get back to business. And at a time like this, history beckons on the brave to take the lead. Nwakaibie, true to its meaning, an exceptional child, Uche Nnaji, is the new face of liberation for democracy and the pillar of renewed hope for Enugu.